Hello and welcome everybody. It's Rose Smith here from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks so much. I'm here with this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. It's very simple. Just pick a number now between 1 and 5 and I'll do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. Okay, have you got your number? I've got mine in mind now. So let's rock and roll. Let's go to the board. All my controls have changed just now. I don't know how these things happen. They do updates and whatever, and then all the buttons are all over the place. But we've made it so far. Okay, so here's the board. First card, card number 1. So closing my eyes now. I actually see a star. This is a sign of hope. It actually came up in the Facebook reading this morning as well. So even, despite what's happening in the world, which is very concerning, of course, but there's also a star here of inner hope. So, maybe focus on your inner world more rather than getting distracted by the external world. I said war, didn't I? Sorry. I'm trying to say world. Okay. I did have a flash there about war yesterday as well. So that's the second one. All right, so card number 1. Let's go with this one here. Close my eyes. What do I see? I get the word engaged, meaning, of course, you can be engaged to be married. It also means active and joined with something or someone. And so there's some sort of element of getting stuff done, which is always good news. The card that comes up is the 4 of Pentacles. This is about your money and possibly even your health, okay? Because the physical body, it's very physical. Now you'll see sort of these cliffs on either side and the mountain in the back here, saying basically there's some challenges. You have to face the darkness around, money, how you make money, how you spend money. She looks like she's working on a laptop. Every time I look at her, I just think laptop working because it's where I spend most of my time. But it's actually a piece of stone. But yeah, your money situation can be improved. There is a way through this. There's a path through. So even though it's not easy, it may appear difficult, there's a way through it. So be patient and just keeping on. Don't give up, okay? She's wearing blue, so it's also about the throat chakra and self-expression. All right. Let's have a look now at number 2. Card number 2, I see a ladder. I see like the similar thing here with the gorge with the cliffs on either side, but there's a ladder to get out of the issue. So you can raise your vibration by going straight up. But it does require energy to climb up a ladder. Okay, so now I've got my eyes closed. I see bats hanging upside down in a cave, going down into a cave. This is your physical body, and it's like you might be going down in there to release some sort of stuck energy, something about sore muscles. It's like the muscles are contracted, and they're sort of stuck in this contracted type mode, almost like a cramp. And so the muscles are not getting the blood that they need. And there's a way through this as well. So exercise, movement. A lot of people don't like exercise. I get it. I'm a Libran. I understand that. We like to be comfortable all the time. So just movement. You don't have to be sort of flogging yourself to death thinking you've got to exercise, but just gentle stretching. Even stretching, it's not hard. It makes a big difference. This is a Justice card, and it's interesting. My focus goes straight to her legs here. Maybe you can do some sort of stretching exercise with her with your legs. She's got her legs on the ground, on the floor here. This means practical, down to earth, okay? But the Justice card is fabulous because it means karmic justice, okay? And it can be all about letting go of the past, embracing the future. And I'm thinking of the nodes, the moon's nodes, while I'm saying this. Would be interesting to know where they are at the moment. I must have a look. Intuition, the owl on the shoulder, weighing up the evidence in front of her. and then making a decision and then taking action with all of this red. Okay, this card does help with any possible legal challenges, but that's sort of like a side benefit because it's more about karmic justice being done. And you know what? You don't have to keep count because upstairs keeps count. So somebody does something awful, and you're not happy about it, often, not always, but often, you're better off just to move ahead and get them out of your head because they're living rent-free in your head, basically. And upstairs keeps count. Okay, you don't have to. That's number 2. All right, number 3. Closing my eyes. What do I see? I'm in a forest or a bushy sort of area. I'm looking through the bushes. There's a house there with a light on. What does this mean? Okay, in touch with natural instincts. Oh, structures. Houses are always structures that your mind has built. And so there's a lot of light. They're having a party. There's some sort of celebrations, but it's like you're not invited. Maybe you're feeling a bit isolated or a bit like an alien. You don't feel fit in or something like that. So sometimes this is to do with the planet Saturn. It can be lots of different permutations in astrology. But yes, Saturn is coming to mind a lot to me today. And so Saturn could be placing restrictions on your fun, or even on your private life, on any sort of area of your life, really. Let's see what card comes up. It's not the easiest planet to deal with. Okay, but let's go with that one. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Focus on what you can do to improve your finances. If there are restrictions in the financial area, this card, this energy will help because this woman is highly astute at making money. See, she's seated here on a gold throne, as you do, and she's just very clever in business. She probably works from home as well, and she can get stuff done. Queen of Pentacles, it's one of those sort of energies where people can have mixed thoughts about it because, any woman who does well is up for, criticism quite often, sadly. But typically this energy, it's quite an honourable sort of energy. She could be quite spiritual, in fact, even though it's pentacles, people don't understand. Sometimes you can make money, by honourable means or with integrity. It's somebody who's quite intelligent as well, and she can be quite organised, but she could be generous with her money as well because she's got enough to be generous. She's not always worried about her own personal finances, so she can afford to be generous. Okay, and now card number 4. That was the number I picked, actually. Number 3. Now, number 4. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? I see a card on a bed of red velvet. It is a tarot card I'm looking at, but it's strange because I can't tell what card it is. It's got a person on it. That's the only thing I can say, but it's sort of blurry and I can't see it, but it's laying on this red velvet. So red is usually about action, but because it's velvet, it's also about comfort and luxury as well. And so you've got to be comfortable. You've got to be in a situation that you're enjoying, and then you can take action. Yeah, there's more to that, but I'm not getting it, unfortunately. But let's see what card comes out for you. We'll go with that one there. It's the 4 of Cups, all right? So sometimes, this is the red velvet. It's like rose petals, okay? Right, okay, that makes better sense now. So this can be memories that are coming back from the past about a relationship that didn't work out. It's like was a real spiritual vibe because of these white roses here. Real spiritual vibe in this relationship, but sadly, physicality, the life that we all lead, even though we lead different lives, but the life that we lead, it wasn't sort of compatible with the relationship in some way. I get a lot of sense of achievement around this, though, in the sense of, there was growth there. You learnt a lot. You got a lot of knowledge. You got a lot of wisdom out of it. There's also butterflies around her head, so new beginnings. So it might be that even if you're not in the situation of breaking up at the moment or having a problem in a relationship, it might be there's a new relationship or a new situation coming, because we've got these butterflies there around the head that are bringing new life in some way, okay? Spirit is handing you an opportunity to let go of the past and move forward in a new way, even though it's a 4. 4s are often about stability too, so, it could be a bit of tension and coming and going, making up your mind with this one. All right, number 5 is alive. Let's see what comes out for you. Closing my eyes now. What do I see for number 5? I see the beach. It's night time. The water's coming onto the sand, gently lapping on the sand. It's all beautiful and peaceful, and it's that time before dawn, about, say, 4:30 in the morning. Just beautiful and peaceful. So maybe you're going into a peaceful week this week coming up. If you pick card number 5, the Page of Pentacles. It's really weird. This came up this morning too. The same cards keep coming up. I don't know why. But this is about your money. It could be about your body, but probably not. Okay, it's more money and possessions. Action needs to be taken. Page brings news, basically, and I'm optimistic, so I always think it's good news. There's a lot that's not known about a situation to do with your money, but some bits are known, and then you can take action, okay? It's like the clouds blowing away a little bit, so it could be quite positive for you. All right, so that's this week. We only have one major arcana here, so, it's just more or less a normal week. It's not like, for many people, it's not like anything sort of major going to happen. Pentacles, Justice, Pentacles, Cups, Pentacles. So 3 Pentacles is very significant. People more worried about or more focused on their money situation or perhaps their health. Okay, so that's it, everyone. I do hope you find this helpful. Thanks so much for listening today and watching today. Have a fabulous week, and if you are new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, thanks again, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.